fucking Bill Gates!
Come on!
You son of a bitch!
You have blood on your hands! You have blood!
You murdered son of a bitch! We know who you are, you son of a bitch! Murder! Arrest Bill Gates! 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 Arrest Bill Gates!
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing his truth in sincerity by Shem Rokak Wadash. As you can see, they want to get Bill Gates. Okay, we know him as Kill Gates, And the thing about it is that, people are no longer afraid to call these devils out. Okay. They were saying murdering Bill Gates, that he was a murderer. They called him a son of a bitch. They said, we know who you are. They were saying arrest Bill Gates. And that's the thing. The thing is that, these devils are being exposed, They can't even drive around, without being, called out their name. You see? Because the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is exposing these devils. You see? And the days of them being lauded and praised is over. Now they're getting shameful spewing. Okay? Because their power is waning. The Most High is starting to visit the world in which he created by causing all these natural disasters, by prophecies coming to pass. Okay? And we know that the Lord works on the minds of the king. So this pandemic really, okay, the Heavenly Father's using them to ultimately bring about his judgment. You see, because the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, has made the wicked for the day of evil. And who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. Okay? And Bill Gates, you are an Edomite. Okay? You are a so-called white person. Okay? Which your biblical name is Edom. Okay? So you heard the guy yelling out, murdering Bill Gates. Okay? Because through eugenics, man, these people are trying to wipe out a whole nation. They're trying to give people a number, okay, through Vanessa. So we see what's going on here. I want to start here. This is Isaiah 32:5. I want to get this. It says, the vile person shall no more be called liberal. Okay. Okay. These ungodly fools. Okay. Who don't believe. Okay. Whose pride has deceived them. Okay. They're no more going to be called liberal. And when you go into that word liberal, it means noble. Nadab, I believe.
Strong's H 5081. Nadiv.
It says generous. Okay. Right. What does it say here? Noble, prince. Okay. They're not gonna no longer be called generous nobles or princes, right? These Edomites, okay? Because they don't live in America. You know, they live in Europe, okay, in Asia, you know, and they have assigned to themselves ranks, you know. You got dukes of England, and you got the Queen, okay. You got the Pope, you know. You got you know, these red shields, you know. You got the Rockefellers. You got all these, you know, so-called noble people that are generous, that are you know, supposedly in mind and in character and in rank in society, and they're up there, you know, the ruling elites. They're not going to be called that anymore, okay? Because they're really they're ungodly, okay? They are the wicked. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful, okay? The churl is no longer going to be said to be bountiful. Now, when you go into this word churl, what does it say? What does it mean? It means, I looked it up. It says it's a scoundrel, okay? A dishonest, deceitful fellow. What does it say here? Niggardly. Yeah, y'all the real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the real niggas, man. You're no longer going to be called bountiful. You're no longer going to be so-called noble, okay? And as you can see, people are calling you out of your name. In original sense of freedom, a noble, liberal, opulent, also as known as in the derived sense, a halou, bountiful, crying, rich. Okay? Right, you're not going to be respected, man, and you're not being respected. You know, you got many other countries, many other world leaders that are really starting to look at you for what you really are, which is, you know, the wicked. Okay, you're not going to be, you know, no one respects you devils anymore. You know, everybody's calling you out for what you really are. 6 verse, Isaiah 32:6, for the vile person will speak villainy and his heart will work iniquity. And ultimately, you know, they're planning to, you know, subjugate every man, woman, and child. Okay. And his heart will work iniquity. And that's what they do. They work iniquity. You know, they use all their left hand power. Okay. The Heavenly Father has let them, you know, have, because ultimately the Lord set them up to be the wicked, to do, you know, his bidding upon the earth. Okay. And he's doing a great job. For the vile person will speak villainy and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy. Right. And they're hypocrites. But the scriptures say the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. Okay. And to utter error against Yahweh, because what do? They believe that they're going to prevail, that their NWO is going to see the light of day, and it's not. Ultimately, the Lord, you know, sees their craftiness is going to take them in their plan. Okay, you see right now, you know, they're attacking the children, you know, in the schools, having you know, making people get the Vanessa, doing everything they can in their power for people to get the Vanessa. You see. And basically calling anyone who calls them out, okay, terrorists. You see that this is the hypocrisy, and they're uttering of error against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is them thinking that they're going to prevail. You know, that you know, they blaspheme and they oppose and exalt everything that is called the Most High, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay. It says to make empty the soul of the hungry, right? They lie. They don't want to tell you who you are. They don't want to tell you that you know, they're trying to kill you. You see? It says, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, right? Our people are hungry and thirsty. Our people are for knowledge, for wisdom, for understanding, for, you know, they're never going to tell you that you're an Israelite. They're going to keep you at the bottom. They're going to keep you as a slave. They're going to keep you dependent on the system, on credit. okay, on the depleted moral values of America, on the confusion. They're causing the soul of the hungry and the drink of the thirsty to fail. You know, our people are through. Our people have no hope, and really they're just making them bow down to the system. Okay, and ultimately, 2/3 of our people will bow down to Esau, Edom. Okay, to the vile person. Okay, but they're not going to be called liberal no more. The churl, they're not going to be bountiful. You know, they're not going to be respected. And that's what you're seeing. You see, it says the instruments also of the churl are evil, that he devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. And right now, they're on their path to implementing the MOTB. Okay, by pushing the Vanessa. Okay, and we all know what that is, the Beetlejuice. Okay, these are the instruments also of the churl, okay, of the scoundrels, of these dishonest, deceitful fellows. And people are seeing it. There's a lot of people that are seeing it. Okay, they're taking away the rights of the people. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devised wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. And that's the thing, you know, our videos get taken down when we speak against this, okay, against these instruments, okay, which are evil, you know, this agenda, okay, this new speak, you know, all this left-handed, you know, propaganda that's pushing people to bow down to their system. We speak against it, okay, and they destroy us with lying words. You know, they have all these, you know, all these meetings, all these State of the Union, all these address. When they address the people, they you know, they're saying that it's up to you. Okay, it's your fault that we don't have no food coming in through the ports. Okay, it's your fault that we cannot dock these crates full of food and whatnot. You know, everything is Jake's fault. That's what they do. You see. It says, but the liberal devised liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Right. And, you know, liberal meaning the noble. Okay. The noble devises noble things, and by noble things shall he stand, you could say. Or when you look at it in the NLT, it says, but generous people plan to do what is generous, and they stand firm in their generosity. Okay. So, you know, ultimately, you know, the meek of the earth are going to inherit, okay, what's theirs, you see, because, you know, we you know, in due time, the Lord will set up, you know, one that is profitable, you know, and that's Yahweh Shai, King David, you know, the house of David upon the earth, you know, Zion, you know, which is the saints, okay, the monument of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all together dwelling in unity, all right. But right now we have to suffer, okay, this villain, okay, these ungodly fools, okay, because, you know, they're trying to pull out their NWO. Okay. Let's see. Let's get another scripture real quick. I don't want to make this too long. Let's get this. This is the book of Isaiah 14:16. Straight to the point. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You know, and when you look at Kill Gates, when you look at these elites, that's the thing, we can't even say their names. You know, when you look at them, you narrowly look upon them like you took a, you know, you take a good look at these devils, and you say, these are the people. Okay, these are the people who the earth is given into their hand. You know, you feel like if you were to push them over, they'd fall and crack into pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like they'd break all their bones if you were to give them a quick push. You see? You know, they look. You know, they're like Mr. Burns. from The Simpsons. You know, he couldn't do a damn thing without Smithers, right? It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? So like that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. You know? Yeah, this man made the world as a wilderness. They cut out all the trees, okay, destroyed the water, destroyed the air, and destroyed the cities thereof, right? You know, go look at Libya, okay? Go look at Iraq and all these other cities that they went into. They destroyed them. You know? That opened not the house of his prisoners. You see? So, you know, people are starting to look. They're starting to say, hey, man, y'all the ones? Y'all the people? You know what I'm saying? That's why they spent so much money to hide their identity. They don't want to be called Esau. They don't want to be called Edom. That's why they take these videos down. You know, but you take our video down, we're gonna just make more channels. You see? Let's see. Let's get this. Revelation 12 and 12. Whoops. Revelation 12. Straight to the point. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, and that devil is a man. Okay, that devil is speaking about a man who plays the part, okay, of the devil upon the earth. He is a deceiver. He is against the Most High. And this man, which is Esau, Edom, this nation, okay, they're coming down with great wrath. That's why they're making all these draconian measures. That's why they're basically pulling your hand behind your back and making you bow down to the Vanessa, okay, which is later going to lead to the MOTB, okay, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. You see, so that's why they're trying to speed up this whole, you know, they're trying to get everybody juiced, because they know that that's ultimately implementing a number in the people. And that's on the path to where they want to go, you see. But a lot of people are starting to see, okay, they're starting to see that they have great wrath. You know, they're starting to take their mask off. They're trying to unveil. They're starting to unveil their true intentions. Okay, let's end it out on a good note. This is the book of Psalms 149. Because you could hear they were chanting, arrest, kill Gates, right? Arrest, kill Gates. So this is Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. Okay, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. You see. Because ultimately the Lord's going to use, okay, the elect, okay, to exact vengeance upon the heathen. And yes, there are heathen. You see, the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, you know. And that's the thing, that the Lord has always dealt with the nation of Israel. See, this was a secret that was hidden, okay, since the foundation of the earth. And this is what they've been trying to hide in the shadows. Okay, they've been trying to put themselves into the house of Israel. They've been trying to say that the Lord came for all people, and that's not true. That's the wrath. They know they have a short time. They know that their time to deceive is only for a little while. That the Lord set them up. Okay, the Lord set bounds that they cannot pass. Okay, and their time is just about up. Okay, but the Lord's going to put the spirit on certain men and give them spiritual power. They're going to execute vengeance upon the heathen, starting with Esau, Edom, and the other nations, and punishments upon the people. It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Okay, so they're going to be arrested. You know, they figuratively, physically, Physically, I should say, Salakia. Not figuratively. They were going to be physically arrested. Okay, it says to execute upon them. You know what? Let's get this word. Let's get this word bind. Okay.
Strong's H631.
Asar.
Asad. Asad.
What does it say here? Bind. Fast, gird, harness, hold, keep, make ready, order, prepare. Prisoner, put in bonds. You see, they're going to be put in bonds. Set in array, tie. You see, 2 times it's used as a prisoner. You see? Yeah. They're going to get tied up. Shit. You get hog-tied, man. It says to execute upon them the judgment written. And that's the judgment that is written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? So the saints, you know, are going to glory. They're going to be, you know, they're going to be joyful. They're going to sing aloud when they do this, man. It's going to be a day of vengeance, man. You see? And and if you think these dudes were getting loud, imagine, you know, when the Lord put the Spirit upon us, man, they gonna be shaking in their boots. They, you know, they to the core of them. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're scared right now. You know, the scriptures say, and when they saw them stand up on their feet, them that saw them were afraid. You see, so they see the brothers bringing out this word, precept upon precept, and it's putting a dent in a vibration upon the whole world. You know, their world is crumbling right before their eyes, but yet they will still fight. They will still try to pull off their NWO. They will still, you know, come after Jake. You know, the World War III still will pop off. Okay, they you know, they will have the camps open and there will be executions, but ultimately, in the grander scheme of things, you know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the elect are going to win the battle, and they're going to go head first into slavery. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to say shalom.